Hello and welcome back to day 4 of the Move from Fear to Love Challenge. This is your host, Michi Vivi Kelly. And I hope that you've been finding these tools useful, that you're going through them and you're practicing them every day, that you're finding that it just really does take a few minutes to get yourself centered, to move back from fear and into love. Just a quick reminder, so fear and love are the two strongest human emotions that we can experience, and the two cannot coexist at the same time. So anytime that we're feeling love, we're not living in fear, and anytime we're feeling fear, we're not living in love. So just know that anytime that you're catching yourself in that fear, that you can move yourself back into love with any of these practices. And today's topic is self-awareness. So self-awareness is really just getting to know yourself better. Think about all of the times that we spend focusing on external things, such as our phones, the media, TV, what other people think about us. And it's just causing all of this clutter in our brains that is then filtering into certain emotions. And oftentimes we have an emotion and we don't even realize why that's even coming up for us. So becoming really aware is super, super important so that you can start to flip the script of what's going on in your mind. When you become more self-aware, you can become a little bit more proactive rather than reactive, because you're giving yourself space and time to decide and choose how you want to feel and how you want to react. You can also start to take things less personally. I know that one's a little bit hard for me sometimes, so I can relate if you feel it's tough for you as well. You might think of mistakes as tools for growth. This is also another one that's pretty challenging for me. I'm the type that tends to beat myself up when I do something wrong. But when we're aware, we realize, you know what? There's really no reason for us to beat ourselves up. That we can just use it as a room, as room for growth. When you're more self-aware, you can start to figure out why you do the things that you do, right? You can have better relationships. You can pursue your goals and dreams. You can let go of past hurts, y'all. So realize too that emotions are really just energy in motion. So it's energy that's needing to move through you. And oftentimes when we feel some difficult emotion, all we want to do is push it away. Like, we won't want to deal with it right now. We'll deal with it later. And what happens is that gets stuck in the body, and then something else comes up that reminds us of that emotion. And then we feel it all over again. And so what we want to try to do is just allow ourselves to feel our emotions. They're not necessarily bad. Again, they're just energy that needs to move through you. And you can use the diagram that I shared with you in the email. This is called the emotional guidance scale, which can show you where you are and where you are feeling. The ones on the left, you can see that are a little bit more of the positive energy, the positive emotions are on the left side, and the more negative ones are on the left side. And so you, again, have the choice to choose how you want to feel. So if you catch yourself feeling this fear, this anxiety, depression, powerlessness that we might all currently be feeling with what's going on in our world right now, know that you have the option to take a few breaths, pause, and choose what you do want to feel. But again, allowing yourself to feel the emotion first, letting it flow through you. And then after you're able to feel that, maybe bring your hand to the heart, take a few breaths, and start to mentally say to yourself, I am happy. I am healthy. I am love. I am joy. And if any of those feel too fake, because we're not feeling that right now, you can just say, I am content, or I am neutral. I mean, any of those will work. So feel free to use that diagram, save it on your phone, use it like the little heart and make it a favorite on your phone so that you can start to use it on a regular basis. And just more than anything, become aware of the things that you're saying to yourself, because those translate into how we feel. So the more aware that you become of your thoughts, you're able to shift your emotions along with it. So very, very easy, as you could say. You can also come back to gratitude, similar to what we did yesterday, and think of things that you're grateful for anytime that you are feeling that fear. So that's it in a nutshell. Become more self-aware, become more empowered to choose how you want to be, how you want to feel. And as always, know that I am here to love and support you. If you want to dive into this topic or any of the other tools that I've used this past week, want to chat further, I am here to love and support you. With that said, enjoy the rest of your day. Go outside, play, and love. Namaste.